Good evening, guys. I just wanted to recap this week. I know I said I was going to start doing it on Monday. Kind of late, but I don't want to go over last week. Last week was an okay week. I ended up doing about $4,700 for the gross. I told you guys I would give you gross. Don't really want to go over last week. Let's go over this week because our weekend is going to be Saturday, and I've got everything booked and ready to go with the dollar amounts and the locations that I went to. All three loads that I did are at the same shipper. I don't want to go over the shipper. It's going to equal $4,900 for the week to the truck, which to me is pretty damn good in this market the way it is. I've got next week booked up. It looks just as good as what the last 2 weeks have been, bringing pretty steady money home. But let's go over this week. So this is kind of going to be in the middle a little bit, but first load was from Jonesboro, Arkansas to Orlando, Florida. That's the load that I try to get to go home on a regular basis if I can. It pays very well. I think that load pays me something like $2,700. But it gets me home for a couple days. I do a 34-hour reset, and honestly, I stayed home for longer than 34 hours on that one. I think I was home for 48 hours. But that was that load. The next load that I did was Kathleen, Georgia, which is right outside of Macon, and that went to Aberdeen, Maryland. Pretty decent load. Wasn't the best paying load, but it was something to kind of get me out of the house, get me started for the week. And like I said, these three loads are all the same shipper too. The next load that I did from there, which is the one that I'm on right now, is Aberdeen, Maryland, all the way down to Rosenberg, Texas, which is Houston, basically on the outskirts. Again, like I said, it was pretty easy week. I think miles are going to be somewhere around 2,700 miles, give or take. And again, $4,900 for the gross. Not a bad week, and that's all in miles. What's really nice about doing these loads with the same shipper, I had 0 deadhead miles other than the miles that I went home for the weekend, which is roughly 250-ish, 275. By the time, well, it wasn't even that much actually, about 120 miles. But yeah, deadhead miles weren't too bad this week, so the dollar per mile rate was a lot better. Again, what I do is pretty easy here. JB Hunt is obviously a better choice than what Schneider was. And again, it's no dig on Schneider, it's just the way the freight market is. And you guys have gotten after me about jumping ship, but I really don't see anything changing here. Right now, the rates are staying pretty good. If honestly, if I really have to say, I think the rates are somewhat kind of going back up a little bit. And it might be seasonal too. I don't know. I think that's probably what it is, but we'll see how things go. But right now, JB Hunt seems to be working out really well. I appreciate whoever came out and saw the live show on Tuesday. That was really nice that I had a few people come out. Granted, I'm still learning. You guys bear with me. I try to run the show the best that I can with what I was given. I kudos to me. I thought I did a pretty decent job. Not perfect, but we all learn. And what I'm doing over here, JB Hunt's a learning game also. When I last looked, I had 117 views on that live. And quite frankly, I had absolutely zero information that really went into it and anything that really mounted anything. I had almost as many views on that live as I did the first one, and quite frankly, I thought I would have had a better viewership on the first one than I did on the second one. But going to continue doing lives. I'm not for sure exactly how they're going to work out, but I'm going to do them. My buddy Poppy's on vacation next week, so it's just going to be me on Tuesday. Please come out and see the live video Tuesday at 8 o'clock. Don't have any immediate plans on what it's going to be about yet, but I'll throw something together. I'm going to try and get another guest on. We can talk trucking. The guy that I have in mind, he's going to let me know something either tomorrow or Sunday. And if that happens, it's honestly, it's going to be a good one because, quite frankly, it's a company that everybody asks questions about where I have been at one time. And that's Christensen. If I can get him on, and I am going to get him on eventually, but I'm hoping that I get him on for Tuesday because every question that's asked to me just about is about Christensen Transportation, believe it or not. So we'll find out. I'll put a community post up hopefully by Sunday to give you an idea of what it's going to be about. But definitely Tuesday at 8 o'clock, I will put a show on. Like I said, I got next week booked out pretty well, at least 2 loads out of it anyway, booked out for next week, ready to go. It's gonna be a good time next week. I will get home probably sometime around Friday, maybe Saturday morning, somewhere in that area. I don't have a load booked home yet, but I'll get one come next week. But I just wanted to put a quick video out there. As always, you need to contact me. My email will be in the description. Have the recruiter Brenda, she'll be in the description, and also the guy from SFI. I've actually gotten quite a few calls, according to Brenda JB Hunt, asking. So please, guys, if you have any questions, contact me so you can go through me, and I appreciate you using, my driver code to come in. I do not have any regrets. I can't promise that everybody will have the same results that I do, but I think this is a good place to be at right now under the market. But again, everything will be in the description. Everybody have a good night, be safe, and I'll talk to you guys on Tuesday with the live. And I'll try to put out the Monday video too. Have a good day.